Look at that. Two happy children at play.
Nice catch, Brother John.
Thank you, Brother Eddie.
I think the whole thing is disgusting.
Oh, but having Uncle Herman live here is a wonderful idea, because we can try and help restore his memory bit by bit, with him living in his own house with his own family.
Brother Eddie, can I try kicking one?
Sure.
Thank you.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mommy.
Is that my new kite?
Yes. I'm just keeping that promise made by somebody else.
Oh, boy. Thanks, Mom.
Mommy? Didn't you bring a kite for me?
Oh, no, dear. But I'm sure Eddie will let you fly his.
I don't want to. I just want to fly my own kite.
Well, now, John...
And besides, I think you're playing favorites. Just because Eddie's really yours and I'm just adopted.
John, that's not true. You have to learn to share.
That's right, John. You see, you're not a baby anymore. You're 150 years old.
Mom, will you get this old geezer off my back?
That is enough, John. Now run and play with Eddie.
Eddie? Brother Eddie, Mommy said I can play with a kite, too.
Did you think he'd remember he promised Eddie the kite?
I had hoped so, yes.
I wonder if that bum could be faking.
Mom, may John and I be excused to go to the dungeon?
What for?
Well, the kite doesn't fly high enough, so we thought we'd put a longer tail on it.
I thought of it.
Congratulations.
Well, very well. You're excused. Finish your milk first.
Last one done's a rotten egg. Ready? Who won, Mommy?
It was a tie.
Darn. You're always taking his side.
Your elder son is somewhat heavy on his feet.
We adopted him 10 days ago, and his memory hasn't showed one sign of returning.
Not only is it not returning, it's going in the opposite direction, into second childhood.
Maybe he could get another hit on the head. That cures amnesia in the movies.
Say, that's a good idea. I'll go down and get a sledgehammer.
No!
Why not?
Well, it's too dangerous. You don't fool around with a head like Herman's.
I disagree. You give it a few good shots with a sledgehammer, and whatever happens is bound to be an improvement.
Grandpa, the answer is no.
It is not.
It is too.
It is not.
It is too.
It is not.
They're fighting. Marilyn, will you please clear the table? I'll go down and stop them.
I'll go with you.
Now, I say that's perfect.
Well, I say it's still too short.
It is not.
It is too.
It is not.
It is too.
It is not.
It is too.
Not.
It's too.
It is not.
It is too.
It's not.
It is too.
It's not. 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 It's not.
What is going on here?
Well,
I the kind of we're trying to put. Well, we had the kind of it. Go ahead, you tell her.
Well, you see, I want to make the kite tail longer, but John won't let me. He keeps pushing me away.
You should be ashamed of yourself. A big boy like you pushing his little brother?
He pushed me first.
I did not.
Did too.
I did not.
Did too.
I did
Did too.
not.
Did too.
Now, if you can't play nicely, you both just march straight upstairs and take your naps.
You heard your mother? March.
We put on our jammies and watch television?
Well, yes.
Oh, boy, Peachy Neato boss. What's going on? Who was that?
A young man. Oh, Aunt Lily, it was so exciting. I got locked in and he came climbing up the trellis just like a prince in a fairy tale.
Where is he now?
Oh, he went out the window. Oh, you should have seen him jump. He didn't want to embarrass me, I think.
He climbed up on the balcony. Herman, that's our frog. He must have turned into a prince while we were away.
Oh, goody, goody, goody. Well, we've got to get him. We can't let him get away. Come on.
It may be our only chance.
Well, what are they talking about?
Never you mind, dear. Oh, Marilyn, I think that finally our dreams are going to come true.
Spot's got him cornered.
Good work, Spot.
No.
Got you, you slippery little rascal, you.
All right, Spot. Good boy. You can leave him to us now. Boy, look at him. He sure is scared. I guess he's not used to people yet.
Ooh, look at him, Herman. Isn't he a beauty? Not a wart on him.
This is the night we tie the knot, tie the knot, tie the knot.
Gentlemen, I don't care what you do to me, but let that poor girl go.
Oh, that would never do. After all, you know, it takes two to tango.
Let me out of here.
How's that for gratitude, Herman? You take a bum out of a swamp, make a man out of him, and this is the way he shows his appreciation.
Let me out of here!
Quiet, punk. I knew you when you didn't have a lily pad to sit on.
Now, listen, son, I'm sure you're nervous. Most fellas are at this time. Oh, say, listen, Grandpa, I've been thinking. Don't you think we ought to talk this over with Marilyn before we go ahead with the, you-know-what?
Talk it over. Herman, don't be silly. The best way to handle these things is to get it over with so fast, they don't know what hit them.
Well, I still think Marilyn ought to get another look at him before the ceremony.
Well, I guess we could talk to her about the arrangements. Let's go.
I don't know why he's acting so strangely about getting married. Are you sure that frog is nearsighted? Maybe he got a good look at Marilyn.
Don't worry. He's just playing hard to get.
Hey, Pop! Hey, Pop! Are you down there?
I don't understand what this is all about. This looks like a bridal gown to me.
Da-dum, 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 da-dum.
You must be one of Grandpa's friends. They're the only ones he lets play in his laboratory.
Play? Oh, yeah, that's what we were doing, all right. We were playing. Say, how would you like to play a trick on your grandpa, huh?
What kind of trick?
Well, now, you untie me, and I'll tell you, okay?
Okay. I'll cut the ropes.
Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Now, easy. Does it?
Da-dum, da-dum.
Dum dum da dum. Dum dum da dum. Dum da dum. Dum da dum.
You look beautiful, my dear.
Oh, happy the bride the moon shines on.
You've done wonders with her, dear. She almost looks presentable.
Your Uncle Herman thought that we should talk it over with you before we marry you to that prince.
Prince? You mean the boy who climbed up the trellis? Marry? Oh, Aunt Lily. So that's what this is all about.
Congratulations.
We're also happy for you, my dear, now that we've finally unloaded you.
Gee, that was fun. But now how do we play a trick on Grandpa?
Well, now, you go to bed, and I run through that door out there.
Are you trying to get me to go to bed?
No, I'm just trying to get through that door out there.
Well, okay. But kiss Woof Woof goodnight.
I'd rather not, Eddie.
Well, then kiss me goodnight.
Goodbye.
Lily, who are you phoning?
Well, I'm not going to just sit by and do nothing. I'm going to call the police.
The police? But, Lily, this is not necessary.
Hello? I'd like the Missing Persons Bureau, please. Yes, this is Mrs. Herman Munster. I'd like to report a missing person. Yes, it's my husband. He disappeared this evening.
Yes, ma'am, Mrs. Munster. Could I have his description, please?
Well, he's about 7 feet tall and weighs 380 pounds.
7 feet, 380 pounds.
Well, you see, he's been on a diet lately.
Age?
Just one moment, please. Grandpa, how old is Herman? I keep forgetting.
Well, she started working on him right after the War of 1812. They ran into a shortage of parts at the medical school. I'd say they sewed up the job around 1850.
Just put down middle-aged.
Any distinguishing characteristics?
No, nothing unusual. You'd never even notice him if you met him on the street.
Eyes?
2. There wasn't room for any more.
I mean, what color?
Well, one's brown and one's chartreuse. They thought it would match his complexion.
Visible scars?
No. He has a lovely beauty mark on his forehead, though. It's about 5 inches long, and it's shaped like a bolt of lightning.
Tell them our address. Our address.
Oh, yes. We live at 1313 Mockingbird Lane. And please call me when you learn anything. I'm awfully worried. You see, he left the house in a sort of a daze.
Yes, ma'am. We'll get right on it. Benson?
Yes, Sergeant.
Get out of 106 on Herman Munster, the Mockingbird Heights vicinity.
What's up?
Well, his wife just called in, but she was so hysterical, the description's kind of wild. Just make it a tall, heavy-set male with a sallow complexion, may be suffering from amnesia.
Grandpa, they're going to send out a bulletin, but don't you think we ought to call the morgue?
No, Lily, I think Herman was too sleepy to go and visit anybody.
Hey, look, the Big Dipper.
Where?
Ah, come on. Hey, listen, I hope we're not late. Marty always works me over when we're late.
Wise up, will you? That means he likes you.
Hey, listen, Al.
Yeah?
Are you sure the car's gonna be all right out there?
Sure, nobody's gonna steal a car. How many times do I have to tell you? People are basically honest. Hey, we hoisted a car. Got here as soon as we could, Marty.
Yeah, Marty, yeah.
Now, we're waiting for some big guy the boss is sending over. His name is Big Louie. He's gonna drive the car on a bank job and flatten anybody who gets in our way.
Hey, this is just like them George Raft pictures on television.
Ah, shut up, will you?
What's your deal, huh?
All right. Marty, who's this Big Louie anyway? I don't know. I never seen him before. But he's a great big goon. Supposed to be a regular monster. Oh, yeah, the boss says he's an ex-fighter. He's punchy from 20 years in the ring.
20 years in a ring?
It's probably him now.
Excuse me, but I seem to be lost.
You're not lost. This is the place. Get in here.
Oh, no, maybe you don't understand. You see, my wife's coat.
Get in it. Oh, will you please get in here?
Well, now that you put it that way.
Late.
Late?
Yeah, come on. Let's get going.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, but I couldn't go anywhere with you gentlemen.
Listen, you. Nobody chickens out in this outfit, see?
Please, I'm very ticklish.
Look, will you stop the clowning before I blow holes in you? Now, come on.
Gracious. What a rude people in this world.
Nah, duds, every one of them. Not a prince in the whole bunch. They just don't make frogs the way they used to in Transylvania.
Grandpa, you and your old world methods. Lily and I are going about it the modern, sensible way.
Oh, and what is the modern, sensible way to find the prince? Look in the yellow pages?
No. We put an ad in the newspaper.
Oh.
Listen to this. Wanted, genuine prince. Must be young and handsome. White steed, optional. Temporary employment. Fringe benefits.
You won't even get frogs with that.
I'm afraid you're wrong, Grandpa. Eddie says there are already 2 applicants upstairs who answered the ad. I'm going to interview them. Oh, and Herman, when we're ready for the kissing, I'll call you to bring Marilyn up.
What are they putting on here?
I don't know. My agent sent me over. Said they advertised for a prince.
Goodness you, Ma. These off-Broadway theaters get creepier and further out all the time.
Gentlemen?
Well, whatever they're doing, they're already in rehearsal.
It's so nice of you to come.
I understand you're looking for a prince.
Yes, just exactly what is it we're to do?
Are you familiar with the story of Sleeping Beauty?
Sleeping Beauty? Oh, yes, a delightful fable.
I was in the Beckett adaptation at Royal Beach.
It's nice to be versatile, but the prince I'm looking for will have to give an authentic kiss.
What's the motivation?
What's the salary?
You're gonna have tryouts.
Tryouts?
Yeah. You know, test the both of us and decide which of us is best.
Oh, that's a splendid idea. Herman, we're ready.
Man, this is certainly a fascinating theater you got here.
This isn't the theater. This is our home.
Your home?
Nilmar, look!
They're the rudest pair I've ever seen.
Lily, I'll bet you forgot to warn them about Marilyn's looks.
I did forget. Oh, dear. I love her so much, I keep forgetting about her handicap.
Poor dear. Well, thank goodness she has us to stand between her and the world.